Welcome to 2K TV. Today I am playing Eric Pascal in a game to 2K. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. Ready to play.
I'm a Laker fan, so I always go with my Lakers, but I'll play whatever teams. If you want to do all time.
And just about to get underway is the starting five.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hi. Well, almost. You're right, D.A. It'll be scary. Thanks. And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here and check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. You look at the Bulls, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, Anaheim, they're ninth best in the conference.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Karis LeVert. Baca is out there with Holmes. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Holiday in at the point. And for the Clippers, we've got Anunoby. Hield is out there with Harden. And it's Boucher in at the power forward position. Harden's shot is off. Looking at the last game for Anaheim, it was a loss to Baltimore. Brent, for so long we've talked about the potential of what Giannis can do when he reaches his prime. 27 and 13 last year is a pretty good jumping off point.
Winning an MVP award for Giannis at 24 years of age, and knowing that most of the prime years for NBA players are starting to happen between 27 and 30. That's a scary thought, isn't it, Kevin? 4 or 5 years more of growth from Giannis Antetokounmpo and what he can do at that position. If that jump shot comes along, we may be seeing an all-time great develop throughout his career in the next decade.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Like a fierce two-hander. Harden with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Boucher. He had a 21-point outing in their last game again.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot, and it's good. 2 points.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Now here is Holiday. Defense is right there, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Brent, so many state-of-the-art arenas being built. Which feature do you think is most important?
Oh, the hot dog machine. What are we doing, right?
Right
and
next
the popcorn.
to it.
What else,
and
Kevin?
then the popcorn.
Yeah,
right there.
nachos.
I love nachos.
Okay.
You love nachos.
What else? I mean, what else could we go with there?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah,
that's
right?
a big one.
Because when you're done with all that other stuff, you've got to somehow kind of coat your stomach.
Yep. Was this basketball related, or did we go somewhere else?
All a part of the whole conversation.
I think we covered it. Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Now here's Giannis. Oh!
I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet, Kevin?
Mm-hmm. Anaheim trails by 8. Hield outside. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And So Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bulls. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Anaheim team.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Here is Harden after the Bulls pick up 2. Here's Kleba. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The Clippers need to get off a shot. No good from outside. Giannis outside. It's LeVert on the wing. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Bulls out front. They lead by 13. And
I'm just trying to focus on the court.
I think he's already a top 5 player. With his skill set and physical tools, he can be an all-time great.
He's shown the dedication. I think he's only going to get better.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Anaheim, Hield is out there with Harden, and it's Kleba in at the 5. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Holiday. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And it wasn't too long ago, Brent, we were wondering what Giannis could do if he bulked up. Well, we don't have to wonder anymore.
Yeah, I don't think we need to wonder about an MVP in the league. The curious thing, Kevin, was last year after winning that award, Giannis coming out and talking about he's only at 60% of his potential. Can you imagine what's coming down the line if he realizes the other 40? He's something else.
From deep, Harden. Rebound by the Bulls. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Kleba, the pass to Harden. Here's on an open. He had a 21-point outing in their last game again, and yes, it's good.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Now here is Holiday. D right on him. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
He just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
Got a piece of it, taken away by Holiday.
Get on him, let's go.
1:29 left in the first half. Puts it up from 12. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first 3. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Anaheim shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He misses the free throw.
Chris Boucher taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. The three-pointer no good.
Yeah, and that one way back in the first quarter was the three-pointer that has been his only one of the night.
And Harden with the stuff.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
Harden against Holiday. Ibaka right side. That shot off. Anaheim trails by 16. Up top, Hield, guarded by Holiday. Hield against Holiday, and the shot goes down. Hield's got his first points of the night.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Ibaka, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Harden left side, fires the three, connects from three-point range. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
And defensively, you gotta respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponential.
And so it's the visiting team with a 14-point lead as we bring
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. We've got Rashawn Holmes, Holiday out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Ibaka, and it's Giannis in at the small forward. Harden, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league. They are just killing them on the interior.
Hield, the pass to Kleba. Back to Hield. Harden outside. Over Holiday. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from James Harden.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Boucher's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the wing right side. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Kleba. Deep. And the rejection by Giannis. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Great open look there. LeVert's got 7 points in the game. You often hear about players talk about their favorite spot to fire from on the floor. How much of an effect does that really have, a favorite shooting spot?
Most of the time, Kevin, what you're talking about is star guys, because they're the ones who ultimately in any given possession, the coach is trying to find that guy in that spot to do something. What happens throughout the course of a year is when that player has the ball there, everybody else knows what to do.
Right.
Like the player knows what he's going to do, right, Kevin? Because he's the star player. But everybody around gets comfortable with the options and where it is that he goes. If he goes right, if I slide right, I'm going to get the three. If he goes left, he's spinning back. I might move towards the top of the key. So the familiarity of not just the player, but the players around the player, that's where you can make it happen.
That's interesting. The drive by Giannis, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
I wonder if Antetokounmpo is Greek for lightning, because that's what he did there on the penetration.
Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And both free throws good for Giannis. 56 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Anaheim. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
And they've got to get back to what they were doing in that first half. If they want to somehow win this game, the offense has gone stagnant.
Holmes, good. And the Bulls lead by 21.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Holiday against Harden. Now here is Holiday. 9 points in the game so far. 1 second left. No good. Fell through 3/4 of play. Down double digits. It may be difficult. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Harden out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
The Bulls leading by 16. Passes it to LeVert. Shoots a fader. Ibaka, no luck.
Well, with his touch from mid-range, Kevin, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Hield. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. He kicks to Holiday. He's off on that one. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. He lobs it up. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
Boucher kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Kleba. 6 to shoot. Here's Boucher. And the Clippers miss again. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And there's the pass to LeVert. And here's Giannis.
Now we can talk about it over and over again, Kevin. Antetokounmpo combines size and versatility in ways we just haven't seen, at least up until the Greek Freak's arrival.
And he can't hit the second. Anaheim trails by 19. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That's his first foul. Here's Kleba. Pass to Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep.
I think it's natural to tense up when Giannis is in the area, especially as a shooter.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Holmes, guarded by Harden. Passes it to Giannis. Whistle blows, but that's going to be a travel. Anaheim has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Harden the pass to Kleba. Back to Harden. Healed outside. That shot missing. The Bulls leading by 19 points.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bulls.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron. But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Healed, can't hit.
He's so good at getting to the rim, maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Anunoby. LeVert defending. Anunoby, no good. And here's Giannis. So the Bulls win it. This crowd was... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.